As you're calling back into a live show, we are reconnecting you now.
All right, well, let's do it like this. Let's go. Uh, as we rock, everything is going to be all right. It's kind of a crazy night. Everything was going good, but it gets understood that sometimes the best laid plans go awry. But I'm the kind of guy that's going to still make the best out of the worst. So I got into a little something that made me curse. But I'ma calm down my profanity for now, cause everything is going to be all right. I'm show you how. Yo, I can still be the best man that I know how to be. But we gonna talk about the G-I-F-T. Yeah, with the gifts. Sometimes you can't accept that. Because it might be with the wrong intentions. Like, yo, listen, so I can get your attention. I'ma mention, you can't accept gifts from each and everybody, because they might try to hide. Listen to me. Let me bring it down, though. Some people don't want to see you doing good, so they will offer something so it's understood that you are indebted to them for a long time, and they're not going to let you get off your shine. I got yours and you got mine. We should be together, but it's not like that time. But as we go on, we soldier on. We gonna make sure that I don't have to warn you about the pitfalls in life, about the people who try to be trifling, try to get all up in your pockets, try to make you indebted for the. Oh man, y'all gonna have to excuse me tonight. I don't like to come through with a whole lot of excuses, but I'm gonna tell y'all like this: this is not the shirt that I had on the whole day, but just when I was making this. Man, it spilled all over my shirt, as fate would have it. Spilled all over my shoes. I still didn't clean that up yet, but I can get into it later. A little bit of it spilled on my pants, and I'm just feeling some kind of way. Plus, I got me a little case of the sniffles, but we gonna make the best out of a bad situation. We gonna get through this without frustration. I'ma live my life until the fullest, even though I won't let myself get bullied by nobody coming through trying to show me that they better than I am. Yo, we don't run scams. We do the best that we can in life. We try to make sure that we do better and make it sweater hot. Yeah, in a sauna. Yeah, I bet one thing, yo, we gonna make it the best of the situation ever. I'ma do this thing and I'm gonna be together, never sever the ties between you and me. You see, we gonna be together as long as we agree that we should be like this, we gonna be like that. We gonna make sure we keep our pockets fat and the love will always be shown. Yeah, we got it going on. So that's how it's going down on the Daily Go Getimism show, late night, 2 o'clock in the morning. It's a little bit past 2 o'clock in the morning. It's like 2:16 right now, and we would have been here on time, but circumstances beyond my control. When we have a little spillage. Listen, I was going to try to do this on some keep it real type of thing. I was going to come in with the stain on the shirt, but it was too bad. It was too bad. I couldn't go out like that. Tonight on the Daily Go Getimism show, we are talking about, you can't accept gifts from just anybody. You can't accept gifts from just anybody. There's some people in your life that will extend their help to you, that will give things to you, that will offer things to you. And sometimes you got to turn all of those things down because you know that they're not giving those gifts from the heart. You know that they just trying to really, really get in your pockets and have you having to run around like a chicken with the heads cut, with the head cut off, paying them back, paying homage to them, and maybe never even really being able to pay it back because of the way that they structured their little gifts. Now, a gift is supposed to be free, and they say that the best things in life are free. Ain't that what they say? They say the best things in life are free. But is anything in life ever really free? That's what we have to work out. That's what we have to decipher. That's what we have to define. What's going on, y'all? Thanks for coming on through. As y'all come on through, please hit that like button. Tap that like button. I promise to deliver. I'm not going front on y'all. It's going to be a good night tonight. Yeah, we keep it right. I said a good night tonight. We keep it right that everything is gonna go good. Let's get it understood that we gonna go down double platinum. They go wood, and the wood that they got mad splinters. But we was the shit soon as we entered the place to be. Y'all see that I'm on my grind. I see that you're on yours and I'm on mine. And the sun always shines just like the one up in the sky. And we gonna make sure 93 million more high. Yo, can't accept gifts from just anybody. Have you ever accepted a gift from somebody and it was like making a deal with the devil? It was just supposed to be a gift. It was supposed to be something like, sometimes people who don't even know you like that will try to hit you off with an expensive gift. Anybody ever do that for you? Anybody ever try to extend their gratitude towards you? Or should I say, extend their gratuity towards you, and you don't know them from a can of paint? Maybe you only knew them from for a couple of days or a couple of weeks, and they talking some stuff like, well, you know, I can tell you're a good person. I see the good all up in you, so I'm just going to help you out. It might be money. It might be a monetary gift. It might be an expensive gift, you know, like a piece of jewelry, maybe a car, maybe sometimes even a house or a place to stay. Something that you normally wouldn't receive from somebody that you don't know well. And you feel like you just took the trap and you about to get caught like a rabbit, like a bear with his foot all up in the claw. You know how a bear trap goes. You know how bear trap goes. Let me give a shout out to my people early while y'all still here. Stacy White, what's going on? Hold it down for the D all day, every day. Thanks for coming on through this way. And T Carry Right, morning, noon, and night. It's always great to have my peoples going directly into your site. And XL Mero, what's good? And Eric Plasky says David Hubrick likes like this. I don't know that. Okay, Edmund. Wait a minute, Karina. Damn, man, you are sick with it. I love it. That's what's up, man. Appreciate that. Tima Lagova. Oh, no, we're not doing that. Stacy White says, this dude in my building, this dude in my building trying to give me candy. I don't want to have no gifts, from nobody in my building, because I'm not going to try to talk to nobody in my building. I understand that. Edmund says, you stay speaking the truth, my bro. I'm trying to tell you, man. You know, like, you really have accepting gifts from somebody that you don't know, or refusing to accept gifts from somebody that you don't know. That's a way of protecting yourself. Now, sometimes you might be put in a manipulative position where you are afraid to not accept the gift. You know what I mean? Like, maybe you're trying to build a bridge with somebody or to somebody. Maybe you're trying to network, and so you don't want to turn somebody off because you're trying to get something popping with them. And that could be a female, that could be a male, that could be your business partner. It could be something that you're looking for an opportunity from, but maybe the opportunity that you were looking for is coming a little bit too soon and not in the right way. And so, you know, you're trying to back up off of that thing. I don't know. Used car says, hey, I need to buy my okay, hold on. All right. What's up, Lao Y? Lao Y, what's going on? And Selena, grrr, commas, false McDee's valor. Got nothing for that. Coy Kellum says, yeah, huh? What's that? YXing Baby K freestyle. All right. Stacy White says, I would never. Okay, all right, I got you. You would never talk to anybody in your building or in your neighborhood. A prickly pickle says Osama bin Laden. Boy, y'all doing throwbacks. Kitty Fine says, well. Okay. Stacy says some people will give you a gift to try to control you, and that's an actual fact. Sometimes people will do just that. What up, Nikki? Thanks for coming through. And Roni Morning Coffee says, good morning. Good morning to you and all of y'all. And all y'all. Donnell Kinsella says, never look a gift horse in the mouth. Take. What they say? What they say? All money ain't good money, and that's a fact. All money is not good money. Sometimes it's best to just go ahead and walk away from that thing. Art of Mind, 559. What's going on, my peoples? My peoples, my people. And Cody says, hello, brother. I hope you don't mind my question. I'm new to your stream. How do we trust that Jesus will take us if we pass away before his return? Well, if you really think about it, if you're a believer, you're a believer, and you're supposed to be protected from being just by being a believer, right? That's what I was taught. You are protected just because you believe. If you have accepted that Jesus Christ is your Lord and Savior, it doesn't matter whether he returns or not. You're already taken care of. That's how it's written in the Bible, right? Okay, so if you think about it, all of your ancestors and all of the people that you know who have passed on, they passed before Jesus' return. I think that they probably still made it to heaven, so why wouldn't you? I think you're going to be okay. Don't worry. Live your life. Just try to stay free of sin. Do the best you can, because almost everything you do is a sin, right? Just about everything you do is a sin. Okay, Cody says, thank you, sir. I'm going through a lot. I understand, man. One thing I do understand is going through a lot. I'm going through a lot. You going through a lot. We going through a lot. Everybody's going through a little something. But I appreciate you coming through tonight. I do. And Donnell Kinsella said, his return has nothing to do with your return. That is good. That's knowledge right there. That's knowledge. That's wisdom. I like it. I like it. Hit the like button, y'all. Make sure y'all hit the like. Hit the like button. Make sure you hit the like. Hit the like button. Make sure you hit the like. So we're going to talk about accepting gifts. Who you should accept gifts from and who you should not accept gifts from. Let's ask this question out the gate. How well would you rate your judge of character? How well would you say that you're able to tell if somebody is good people or if somebody is questionable, shaky, shady, maybe a big risk? How well have you done in your life up until this point of picking out people, choosing people to be in your life who should be in your life and who were good for your life? How well, on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being, yo, I'm not good at it at all, and 10 being, yeah, I'm pretty good at this. I'll be making it happen. I don't be bringing people in my life that ain't good for me. Yo, Cody, I hope you accept this gift. I'm going to accept the gift, and I'm also going to give back a little bit. I got a little something for you, because I appreciate you doing that. Appreciate you doing that. Appreciate you doing that. Anybody who comes through and gives me a little something, I'm not going to treat them like they ain't nothing. I appreciate any gift that you give, and that's the way I was taught to live. My mama and dad always said, don't make nobody mad that's trying to make you type glad. And if they come through with a bag, don't treat them like they a little sucker or yo. So I'm gonna do this for you. Yeah, I'm gonna do it right now, and I'm gonna make it stick too. We gonna get drum out. I said we gonna get the drum out. I appreciate your super chats. Yeah, that's where we at. We gonna make sure that I'm gonna make sure. I want you to know that I appreciate you. I want you to make sure I appreciate you. I would never front on the gift. I said thank you so much, my brother. I say thank you. for that super chat. Appreciate y'all. Everybody coming through, I appreciate y'all too. I just want to make sure that I give pay a little homage, get a little something. Appreciate you, Cody. Appreciate you, Cody. Appreciate you, Cody. Give my encore. Give my encore. Let's not front on it. Thank you, my dude. Thank you, my dude. Appreciate it, appreciate it, appreciate it. So, y'all got some numbers for me? Do y'all have some numbers for me? Let me see. Let me see. Like I asked y'all a question. On a scale of 1 to 10, how would you judge? How would you rate your judge of character? Your ability to be able to point out or choose good people to be in your life that won't try to rob you, won't try to hurt you, won't try to diss you, won't try to diminish your quality of life. How well would you say that you are at choosing people? 1 being you really, really suck at choosing good people, and 10 meaning like you're like the champion. You are the Super Bowl winner at choosing good people. Like maybe you are clairvoyant and you just know, you have premonitions. I know that this person is 100%. How good are you at that? Let me see. Okay. Mukhan Beer Singh says 9. That's pretty good. All right, TK Wright says, I'm an excellent judge of character. The problem has been my not listening to myself when I saw red flags. Okay. So if there were red flags, how good were you at choosing? That's what I'm interested to know. All right. Let me see. Hold on. Mook said, on a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you expect gifts would you beat a drum? I don't know. Hold on. Stacy says, I usually trust my gut until you show me otherwise. Now, it seems to me like y'all struggling with this question a little bit. Washerington says, bro, make a diss on Drake or something. Nah, I'm good. All right, hold on. Tony Nomico says, agreed. Want to be famous, like never going to happen. I don't know. Nope says, sounds horrible. No beat, bruh. Aren't you supposed to be born with rhythm? That was on beat. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm always on beat. But you don't have to like it. I mean, I'm still going to do it. You must be new to this channel if you don't know what I do. So, you don't have to like it. I'm still going to do it because I do what the fuck I want to do. And you got to trust me on that. TK, right? I see you answered. Cody 1 to 10 says, I would believe it to be a strong 7.7. Okay, that's reasonable. Stacy says 6. Okay. The Woodchuck, I'm tired of hearing about Diddy. Me too, dog. I mean, people coming through with all that Diddy. Nobody want to hear that shit. I don't understand. If it ain't Diddy, then it's Trump. And I just don't understand how people who you don't know can be on your mind all the time. I don't get that. I've never understood that. That's why it was never easy for me to get into celebrity gossip. I'm like, I don't know these cats. And trust me, I know enough people who go through enough stuff to whereas if I really wanted to get into some gossip and innuendo and just a bunch of messiness, I wouldn't have to go far. It'd probably be just a phone call away. Might be able to walk to it. I definitely wouldn't have to drive to it. You know what I mean? I could get it pretty close, but I don't know. So yeah, I appreciate that. Because for a while, all you hearing is Trump 2024 and Diddy. I'm like, God damn. But that also lets you know that a lot of broadcasts, a lot of podcasts are about the same stuff. It's about the same shit. I don't mind talking about it a little bit, but sheesh. All right. So if you consider yourself a pretty good judge of character, then it would stand to reason that you would know who you could accept gifts from and who you shouldn't accept gifts from. Accepting a gift, as far as I'm concerned, involves a little bit of trust. There's a trust factor that needs to go into whether you will accept gifts from somebody or not. You know what I mean? Because just like you wouldn't give a gift to just anybody, you wouldn't spend all your money on just anybody. Why would you accept somebody doing that for you? Now, all of us who are involved in this situation, listening to this situation, some of us are predatory. Some of us are the gift givers. Some of us are the people who try to put people on the hook. Some of us are the ones that we need to look out for. Some of us are the ones who people say, yo, don't accept that from him. Don't accept that from her. It's going to be a wrap. It does occur. Yo, one time they gave me a little something, man, and they tried to turn my life into a lot of nothing. I couldn't move this way or that way. I couldn't go front to back. And let me tell you how they act. They act like they just bought you for a couple of dollars and they're going to try to holler at you about 2 or 3 times a day. They said that it was a gift, but they never treat it that way. They always act like you got to pay them back in blood. And they be coming through your crib kind of like a flood. And they feel like they got the right to come on through. And they always trying to talk to you about what they do and what they did. Watch out, kid. You could have had a chance to be up out of here, but you still scared. And you wasn't prepared to say no, so you said yes and you failed the test. Yo, the rest of y'all are going to have to learn this lesson. Every gift that's given to a brother or sister is not a blessing. I say that I'm testing this thing and making sure that I get an A. Yay. Let's put on our clothes, man. It's time for us to get dressed. Let's do this. Let me put on my cow bones. For those of y'all who never been here before, this is some of our favorite part of the show. When we put on our uniform, we can't just do this show from the rip. I put on my cow bones. These are cow bone necklaces. You can see them up front. You know what I'm saying? These are cow bones. You hear? Yes, they are heavy and they click clack. They are as heavy as they look. You know what I mean? A couple of pounds on my neck. So what we're gonna do is we're going to dress you too, and you can choose between one of these three. Let me see. So you can choose which one y'all going to wear tonight, and I'm going to show you how it goes. Let me see. This is how it goes. So this is the one. You can choose this one. You can choose this one on the left. Let y'all see. This is the one on the left. Y'all can choose that one. Y'all can start voting now. This is the one in the middle. You know what I mean? You might like those designs. Or the one on the right. The one on the right might make you feel right. What you think? So what's it going to be? The one on the left? Stacey White says right. The one in the middle? or the one on the right? We got one for right. Which one y'all want? Which one y'all want? Which one y'all want? Which one y'all want? All right. Windsor family says the one on the right. So we got two for right. All I need is one more right. All I need is one more right. Let me see. What up, Windsor? What's going on? I just need one more right, and it'll happen. So this is the one on the right. This is the one that's the one that's winning right now. This is the one in the middle. No votes yet that I can see. And this is the one on the left. Do 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 do. All right, V. What up, V? V says the middle. This is the one in the middle. This is the one in the middle. This is the one on the left. This is the one on the right. Now, some of y'all might be confused, like, how are we going to wear this? I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you. So, listen, let me give it 10 more seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It looks like the one on, what was the one? The one on the right. The one on the right wins. Artemide says cow bones or oxtail. Cow, moo. Hold on. I goofed for a second. Here we go. All right, that's a good look. Give y'all the ocular proof. Make sure that y'all can see how y'all looking tonight. And you're looking good. From my vantage point, you're looking real good. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. All right. Look at that. Looking good. Women look, the ladies looking pretty, looking lovely, looking gorgeous, looking sweet, looking real beautiful. Brothers looking fly, looking suave, looking debonair, looking handsome. Everybody looking good right there. Take a screenshot. Give it all you got. Take a screenshot. Yeah, you like it a lot. Take a screenshot. Yo, proof that you was here. Yeah, you was on a DG show in your fresh gear. You rocked the cow bones. You wasn't alone. Everybody was rocking that shit and it was going on. And I saw you. Yeah, I saw you more than once. I saw you twice and it was nice. Everything is going to be all right without rice, without chicken, without shrimp. Yeah, I walk like a pimp. Got a little limp. Yeah, it's going to be all right. We never sin. All right. So, can't accept gifts from just anybody. What do y'all know about not being able to accept gifts from just anybody? When was the last time you accepted? Hold on. Let's get this straight. When was the last time somebody offered you a gift? You know, like when was the last? What's the general consensus? When was the last time that you were offered a gift by somebody that you had to look sideways about? Like, I don't know. Like, why you give me that? And I'm not talking about something that you didn't want. I'm not talking about something that you didn't like. I'm talking about maybe somebody offered you something, bought you something, gave you something, and maybe they didn't know you very well, or maybe you didn't think that they liked you, or maybe it was just out of the blue, but they extended this gratuity towards you, and it made you think like, well, what's the catch? What's the catch? I mean, after all, sloppy Joe, you gotta go. Listen, sloppy Joe. Now I let you get off the whole word. You do it again, and you're out of here. You're out of here, sloppy. You're out of here, sloppy Joe. I got to get rid of you. Yes, I gotta get rid of you. You gone. Hold on. Let me get rid of you. All right. Tell you what. All right, you good? I would have let Sloppy live, but he was going too far. He was going too far. I'm feeling like a real man should, V. And I hope you feeling like a real man should too. What's good? All right. So I'm saying, so somebody may have given you a gift that, maybe you like the gift and everything, but maybe you didn't feel like they were authorized to give you this gift. And, you have to consider that how do we catch a mouse or a rat? We don't make it hard for them. We don't chase them around with, make them afraid and all of that. What do? We give them something that they like. We give them something that they think they want or they need. And what happens? They all on a sticky trap like. All day long. Another mouse, another rat try to run over like, yo, I got you. I'm going to get you off the sticky trap, man. You know what? You ain't got to be like that on that sticky trap. I'm coming to get you off the sticky trap. Now you got two of them. One is... The other one is... All because they thought they was going to get some peanut butter. Because they thought they was going to get a little cheese. Because they thought they was going to get something sweet. They thought they was going to get something that was going to help them. They thought they was going to get something that was going to let them leave their little rat and mouse droppings everywhere. That's the thing I don't understand about mice. Why do mice have to shit all the time, it seems like, and shit everywhere? Why can't you just find what a mouse ate? You ate the bread. You ate the whatever was in the bag. They chewed through the box. That's one thing. But you gotta deal with a little piece of black, linear type of, like little shit everywhere. Like on top of the stove, you just see these little mouse droppings. They always use, they leave their little signature. Like, you know what? Ain't no food up in here. Over here too. And over here too. And over here too. And let me ask you this. For those of y'all who are afraid of mice, let me just ask you this. Why do mice do terroristic things? Now, I'm not afraid of mice, but I've noticed mouse behavior and how they try to terrorize people who are afraid of them. Like, why doesn't the mouse hears better than you? They have better hearing than you. A mouse hearing is way better than a human being's hearing. So they heard you come down the steps. They heard you come down the hall. They heard you turn off the TV. They hear everything. Do they get rid of themselves before you make it into the room? No. They make sure that you see them on top of the stove like, hey! Now they run down into the eyes of the stove. You like, you wasn't eating nothing up there. You just wanted to make sure I saw you. Like, nah. Like, what we doing? What we doing, y'all? What we doing, man? What we doing out here? What are we doing? What is up with mice? Somebody please explain to me. Why? Why do mice do that? Your mom says, is this Diddy's cousin? No. You are probably Diddy's lover. You know what I mean? And you should know all of his family. So let me get this straight. Your mom, you letting him oil you up and dildo you down, and you haven't even met his family? Damn. You little nasty cheap ass boy. You let a billionaire screw you for nothing, and you ain't even meet nobody. You gotta ask if somebody else his cousin. Damn. Nasty work right there. That's nasty work. What's up, Syphoon. What is bro yapping about? We ain't rapping about nothing. Johnny West, my people's Johnny West. He says, that's not a bad analogy. I'm just saying, man. I don't understand it. Windsor says, the sticky trap. And Automai, Johnny West says, that was mild shit. I thought it was wild rice. Oh, you mean that was my shit? Yeah, you thought it was wild rice. Sweaty Rez King, Diddy vibe. Ain't no, what the fuck is this Diddy shit? Do y'all know how Diddy act? You know what? I haven't done this in a while. What the fuck, motherfucker? Yeah. Y'all about to take me back to my roots. I said I was going to chill. Like I'm trying to chill. Get zen on these bitch ass niggas. Oh, speaking of bitch ass niggas. This is how we This is how we can find out who's really real. Yo, y'all can call into this show. This is a totally interactive show. You can call into this show. You can make your voice heard. You ain't got to troll in the comments. You don't. You don't have to troll in the chat. You don't have to hope I read your comments. You can call into the show. And the number to call is area code 319-527-6199. That's the number to call. I said a 319-526. I'm sorry. 527-6199. Yes, y'all. I said a 319-527-6199. Yeah, get on the line. I said a 319-527-6199. Yeah, get your shine, baby. Get your shine, baby. Get your shine, baby. Get your shine, baby. 319-527-6199, baby. Call 319-527-6199. Press number 1 and that will let me know that you would like to speak. And then I will call you out by the last 4 digits of your telephone number. And you can rock on and do the damn, do the damn thing. There is no censorship on this show. You get time. You get plenty of time to get your shit off. Say whatever you want to say. Ask a question. Make a statement. Diss somebody. You can diss me. You know, you don't even have to be respectful. You know what I mean? Call 319. Let me put the number in the comments and I'm going to pin it. So all of y'all trolls in the chat, I mean, you can really get your troll on. I'm gonna let you call in. You can have the floor. I won't interrupt you. Anybody who has ever been to this channel before knows that I'll let you rock. I will let you go ahead and say what you need to say. All right, there you go. 319-527-6199. 319-527-6199. Press number 1 and that will let me know that you would like to speak and I will let your voice be heard. You can call in. We can talk about the topic. You can go off topic, off script. You can do whatever you want to do. But if your bitch ass, your little punk pussy ass is scared, you're not going to call that number. I know that if you stay in here and troll, then I know that you just a little pussy and you know, you ain't ready. You ain't really ready. It's like, I used to do this little skit. It was called Phony Thug. Phony Thug. In other words, somebody that talk all of that huffy puffy shit over the phone, but when they see you in person, it's like, hey, how you doing, man? No, I didn't mean that. I meant, you know, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, these are like phony thugs because, you know, you text on your phone, and so, you know, you put your little comments in. I see we have a call on the line now. Call on the line. We're going to bring you in just a second. Just a second. My man Star Smoth, what's going on? River 2404 says, can you scream? No, I can't. And Ruben Mendez, where the drums at? We was just doing the drums a minute ago. Stacy White says, I'm so sick of it all. I don't even watch the news. Okay. And Jad Man says, okay, shut up. No, you shut up. Fuck you. He said, bro, you got Jumanji chess pieces on your neck. Yeah, I wear what I want to wear. Fuck you. Yeah, guess what? You have them on too. Let me show you a picture. If you was here earlier, you would have saw it. See, this is me and this is you. This is all of y'all. Stand proud, you little punk ass. I ain't fucking with y'all. You don't like what I said? Call in and dispute me. Other than that, shut the fuck up. All All right. So Anthony says, don't fall for the call-in trick. I got stuck on the phone with son for like 1.5 hours. Liar. July. July. Jadman says it's 3 a.m. I'm good. Yeah, I know. I told you he was a bitch. I told you. I wasn't guessing. See, I know how to separate the men from the boys. You know, you got something to say it to my face. But you ain't. Cause you a keyboard gangster. You an internet thug. You's a fucking no fuck out of here. Bitch ass niggas. All right. Yeah. Now I mean, I know how to get y'all. All right, caller with the last number is 1123. I'm sorry. The last number is 1132. Welcome to the Daily Go Getimism Show. Thank you for holding. What's on your mind tonight? What's good?
Hi.
Hey, how you feeling?
I'm good. This topic kind of scares me.
Why is that?
Because you can't take gifts from anybody.
Because, well, I mean, listen, when it comes to getting gifts or giving gifts, you can do as you choose. I don't really think there's anything to be afraid of, but there are some people that you have to watch what you accept from them, because they might try to throw it in your face. They might try to tell everybody that you owe them something, even though they gave it to you. You know, things like that happen. You know how people are.
Well, yeah, I've seen it with my own eyes, though. I've seen how women, throw their money at men,
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I've seen it. But, you can't tell them something. You can't tell the men something. They just think they're getting something. So.
Wait a minute. It's a lot of echo. Hold on. There's a lot of echo, like a lot of feedback whenever you talk. Are you talking like on speaker?
I'm on speaker. Can you hear me now?
Yeah. Take me off speaker. And we'll be good.
I can't. I can't talk off.
No, you good now.
I gotta write your phone.
Your voice is good now. Before it was sounding kind of echoey. I just want to make sure everybody can hear you without any feedback.
I was by the fan. Okay, can you hear me now?
Yeah, we hear you loud and clear. Go ahead. Talk.
You have to be real careful, because God be working through his people sometimes, and sometimes he'll put it on your heart to give somebody something, but that don't mean it's some kind of attachment to it, and it's just a gift. And then again, some people use that to, like you say, trap you or whatnot.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And so you really don't know, because like I said, God do uses people to give, his people stuff. In my case, I have to be careful.
Okay, why do you say in your case you have to be careful?
Well, I'm a lady, and I have to watch out who I'm receiving gifts from, and I need to know what the motive is. I have to have discernment. Sometimes my discernment is good, and sometimes it's not. I always end up liking the wrong people, whether it's female or male, and I end up getting rejected, and then I end up getting hurt from it.
Really?
And this is Stacy.
Okay.
Yes, this is Stacy. I'm not, I'm trying to get good in character, Okay. Sometimes I make it, and sometimes I don't.
Okay. All right. So you said something that caught my attention at the top of when you called. You said that women are out here, giving men money and all of that. So are the women that you were talking about, are they giving men money with intentions of hurting the men, trapping the men, or what do you think that their intentions are or were?
All above, to let you know that that's their man.
Oh, okay.
All above, yes. I have seen it with my own eyes. I'm like, God can't even control a man. A man gonna go by his heart. I noticed that one thing a man does, he follows his heart. Can't nobody control a man, not even God. If he's going to be with you, he's going to be with you, period.
Well, why would they have to give their men money in order to have them or trap them or whatever? Isn't that normally?
Sometimes sometimes it's competition thing, So sometimes a person will want you to see what they doing. I'm like, I'm not competing with nobody, If I give something, it be from the heart. It ain't to try to get something back,
Yeah.
But like I said, I have gave, to men and women and not expecting nothing, You just have to be really careful. And as far as to judge the character, I'm not going to say like I'm all of that, like from a 9 to 10, like I'm at the top. No, I'm not. Because I'm still working on that. Because people aren't people. You have to trust yourself, and you have to trust that God's going to show you who a person is.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes that's not right away.
Yeah.
I always end up falling for somebody or liking somebody, whether they female or male, for my friend, and they don't be right. I ain't got gas like that, And I'm just trying. That's why I'm an introvert, and I'm trying to just be careful.
Okay. So.
And I don't try to follow the crowd no more, And I'm like, I got this attitude, and I shouldn't have it. If you like me, you like me. If you don't like me, fuck you. I don't care.
I mean, is that a bad way? Is that a bad way to be?
I used to think it was a bad way to be, but now I'm seeing the world is not a nice place.
Well, the world can be whatever you make it, because you have to think about the world that's around you and the world that's inside of you. Now, normally when you take care of the world that's inside of you, because that's the world that you can control. You can control what you watch. You can control what you read. You can control what you expose yourself to. You can control. You can learn to control your reactions or your emotions to a certain degree. You can control your world around you and prepare yourself for the world. You can control yourself. Control the world inside of you and prepare yourself for the world around you. You're not going to be able to tell anybody else or control all the things that happen around you, but you can control your preparation towards your preparation with dealing with it. So, whenever you change something that you do, whenever you try new things and expose yourself to new things, you may find some better ways to deal with things, cope with things. But let me ask you this. Have you ever known somebody for a short amount of time and they offered you something? They offered you like something expensive, like maybe an expensive piece of jewelry, or maybe a TV, or a major appliance, or maybe offered to pay for you to go on vacation, and they wanted to go with you or something like that. And you may not have really known them a long time, but maybe they was trying to get next to you, get close to you, and so they were coming through, trying to pay for something, pay a bill for you or something like that. Have you ever had an experience like that?
I never had that experience directly towards me, but I have had family members that, my cousin was connected to that gave me something nice. That didn't probably have to do that because they already had my cousin, but I don't know how they trying to get under his skin or whatnot. But as far as me personally, no. I ain't never had that happen to me. My mother had that happen to her all the time, and I told her to watch out for that. She said if it's free, she taking it. So she has people give her stuff like that all the time. I never had that happen to me.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, I've definitely had people try to give me something, and when I'm very wary of people who I don't know. So if I don't know you and you try to give me something like really expensive or something, more than likely I'm going to turn it down because I'm like, everything ain't good to accept. Like, yeah, I might have really wanted it, I might have really liked it, and maybe I can get on my diabolical type thing and believe that I can accept this gift and get over on them and make this thing a better situation for myself. Because sometimes you do that when you want something so bad. Let's say it could be something small. Like let's say you expressed interest in the new iPhone. I think the new iPhone is like the iPhone 16 or something like that. And maybe you met somebody who heard you express that interest, and next thing you know, they coming through with a brand new iPhone. Look, I got you something. You know what I mean? Like, wow, this is the iPhone 16. Now you really want this shit. Like, yo, this joint nice. The camera, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, the AI, everything. This is the most up-to-date iPhone. I think I'm gonna rock with this thing. And then you realize, like, it's an iPhone. So that person, you don't know if that person has already activated it, got the serial number so they can track it. You know what I mean? They can track you.
Yeah.
Imagine somebody buying you a 15. I think the new iPhone, how much is the new iPhone? Let me see how much. It's probably about $1,500. Let me see. Or more. How much is the latest iPhone? iPhone 16. Let me see. Oh, this ain't that bad. Can this be right? Oh, no, because this is the iPhone 15. So, all right. I guess they don't have the price for the 16 yet. Let me see. It says order the new iPhone 16. Let me see how much it's going to cost. All right. I think the most basic one is $1,000, $999. So that's the most basic one. Of course, if you want the better one, maybe the bigger one, the one with the most features, it's probably going to cost you probably somewhere between $1,000 and $1,500. So they done gave you a gift that costs $1,000. You like, maybe you really want it, but you know if you accept it, you better be.
That's somebody trying to hook up with you. Period.
Not just that, but how you going to explain to them that you don't want to call them or you don't want to answer their calls or texts or whatever? You know, they bought you this phone. You better be texting back with the quickness. You better pick up every time they call. You understand what I mean? So it could be a trap that way. It could be a trap that way. So they might really be an annoyance to you. And if you don't pick up, they might have ways of knowing. I mean, it's an iPhone. They may have have ways of knowing where you are, what you're doing. I don't know, man. You know, with the technology, the way it is nowadays.
First of all, that never happened to me. And if that ever happened to me, I wouldn't accept it. Only how I would accept that, we got to be already connected. Other than that, I'm not taking that. Nothing like that.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's what I'm saying.
I'm not taking no gifts like that. No.
Even if it wasn't an iPhone or another kind of phone, it could have been something that you really wanted, but it might have made you think twice about whether to accept it or not. Because you may have been able to see, like, this person seemed pretty cool right now. But anybody who would spend that kind of money on somebody that they don't know, somebody that they haven't hooked up with yet, like, I could see if he already got them, he already done, y'all been sticking and moving. Like, yo, for that pussy, like, yo, you know what I mean? That's worth $1,000, $1,500. But he ain't even hit yet. And he already dropping a stack of more.
I don't think the social media age, I done seen women throwing money at dudes just be throwing it. It can happen, but I can't see it. That never happened for me. And And I don't think I'm gonna allow it to happen either.
Wait, on the internet, you seeing women throwing money at men?
Oh yeah, I have seen it. Yeah,
Yo,
I have
brother,
seen it.
on what site? Because I want to go. Yo, brothers, y'all better write down. Yo, there's women out here. You know what I mean? Doing reverse gifting. You know what I mean? Know your worth, brothers.
It be women flexing their little stuff and trying to get the men's attention. I ain't doing all that. I ain't doing that, you know.
I just want to know where they at.
To each his own. To each his own, you know. And like I said, that never happened to me. That always happened to my mother, and I always tell her, you need to watch out for that. She said, I didn't ask for if they giving it. She gonna get it. So nothing ever happened to her. Nothing ever bad came out of it. So to each his own.
Yeah, that's like.
And my mother, she was really a nice person, but I'm like, okay, I see how people used to play her though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think it's okay and necessary to protect yourself at all times. And that's in any way that you consider protecting yourself to be. You can never have too much security when it comes to making sure that you stay safe. You have to protect yourself physically, and you have to protect yourself emotionally.
This dude in my apartment, he kind of like, you can't never judge nobody or nothing like that. He kind of suspected a little bit, you know, you kind of like tell about a person. Then sometimes you can't. He had gave me something off guard, and I took it the first time. And it's some nasty old candy. I went and threw it away. And then the second time I seen him, he tried to give me some candy again. I was like, oh no, I'm on a diet.
It ain't even Halloween yet.
Huh?
It ain't even Halloween yet. He giving out candy?
No, this was before Halloween. And
Valentine's Day?
This was last. This ain't even old.
Okay.
And then after I refused it, he gave my other neighbor. She took it with no problem. But see, I had another problem because we had another man in our building that was doing that. But then couldn't find out they had to get rid of the man because something happened. He did something to somebody in the building, and they had to get rid of him. Okay. And so that my alarm went off. I'm like, leave him, you know, don't take nothing else from this man. And every time I walk out the building, he always looking, you know, and I'm like, you don't want me to have to report him, or I have to report him to the office. You know, I'm trying to, you know, my ears and stuff. And that's what I mean, because God do touches people to give people stuff, but people people messes it up.
Hey.
He messed it up for him to do his work and everything. So it's like my heart is getting closed, from people trying to give anything to me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, shit, they gonna give something good, give some good candy out. Don't get nothing or something that nobody don't want. But I didn't throw it away in front of him, But I shouldn't have took it, but he caught me off guard. Because normally I'm riding and I'm not, paying attention and I'm not, I'm minding my business.
Okay, hold on.
Wait a
minute, hold on a second.
He just ate.
Hold on. I just want to acknowledge the other caller that's on the line with the last number is 1114. I'm going to open up your line in just a few minutes. I just wanted to acknowledge the other caller. Go ahead, you can finish.
Yeah, he just gave it the first time, and sometimes you can get triggered like that when you off guard, because the first time I wouldn't have took it, but he caught me off guard. The second time he didn't catch me off guard. I was like, no, I don't want it. I'm on a diet. Because sometimes when you give candy, that's just like buying a woman a drink at a bar.
It could be, yeah. And it could have been it could have been an edible. You don't know what that candy. Look, candy nowadays, I don't know. Remember back in the day when we was kids and we went trick or treating, and your parents had to check your candy to make sure it wasn't no razor blades or nothing, no crazy stuff in the candy. Nowadays, we got to do that as adults. You just don't know. You don't know what people are offering you. Wait a minute, we can't hear you. Wait, we can't hear you.
I wasn't going.
Okay, there you go.
I wasn't going to eat it. Can you hear me now?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I wasn't going to eat it anyway. I was trying not to be rude. That's what it was. I was trying not to be rude because nowadays men act like they can't take rejection.
Yeah. Listen, like I said, you got to be careful. You know what I mean? Food from strangers, nah, I'm cool. You know what I mean? Even if I was a smoker, I'm not smoking behind nobody that I don't know. You don't know what's in. You don't know what's in the blunt. You don't know what's in the cigarette. You don't know none of that shit. Like, nah, I'm cool. They might be smoking dust, and you ain't never smoked no shit like that. Next thing you know, you out in the middle of the boulevard, butt naked, nothing but a pair of flip flops on. You know what I'm saying? Dancing to a beat that ain't playing. Nah, I'm cool. Count me out.
Yeah, he really caught me off guard because I don't pay attention. You know, I stay to myself in my building. I don't want to talk to no man in my building, no man in my neighborhood. I did that, been there. Don't want to do it again.
Mm-hmm. I hear you.
That ain't nothing but that's not nothing but trouble.
Yeah, that's too much. But hold on for a second.
Trouble.
Hold on a second. I want to take the other caller. So just hold on for a second. I'm gonna open your line in a minute. All right. Caller with the last number is 1114. Welcome to the Daily Go Getimism Show. Thank you for holding. What's on your mind tonight? What's good?
Hey man, can you hear me all good?
Everything is good. Everything.
Fantastic. We talked about the baby delete stuff a couple of days ago.
Yeah.
I just want to really thank you for your insight. Like, that really calmed my I don't know, what would you say? My guilt for myself. You brought up that, everything happens for a reason, and I kind of thought about that, and the person that happened with, like, she ended up meeting her husband through me, and we're great friends, so. And I had never really recognized that, and I just felt the need to tell you thank you for making me realize that.
Well, as small as this channel is we're building a community. So, I don't fashion myself as any kind of, guru or expert or even somebody who gives advice, but I will try to give you the benefit of my experience and tell you what I think. You know what I mean? And I don't like to see people in trouble. I don't like to see people afraid, and I don't like to see people sad. So whatever I can do, within my power and within reason to help you out, I'm always going to do that, because I know the power of getting it out. Sometimes we go through things in our lives where we don't feel like we can tell anybody. Sometimes we don't even want to tell ourselves. Have you ever been in trouble and so alone that you don't? Man, I don't know if you are a spiritual man or a godly man, or religious or whatever, but I've been in situations when I didn't even want God to know. You know what I mean? Like, I ain't want God. Like, have you ever? I've been in situations where I prayed and didn't want to tell. I didn't want to tell the truth in the prayer, like, because they say you have to name the sin. They say you have to name what you did. And there's been times I was like, all right, well, like, all right, God, you saw it. You know what I'm going through. You know what's up. But they say you gotta say it.
Come on, Jesus.
Yeah, like
in Vegas.
Yeah, it's like I don't really like. You saw it. You know everything. You see everything. You hear everything. Why I gotta say it? But if you can't even say it to yourself in private, or even in secret, that lets you know what a hold that it has on you. And it's not helping you. It's holding you back. It's limiting you. It's stopping you. It's dragging you down. So sometimes you have to just go ahead and let it out, because that's the only... Help cannot find you if they can't identify you. So you have to make yourself identifiable to help. And you can't do that in a vacuum.
Man.
You know what I mean? You have to make yourself, and you'll find that whatever trouble you're in, whatever you're going through, that's not all that bad. Somebody has been through it and worse. And the best part about it is they've made it through it. And you will too. But you won't, if you won't make it through it if you are so ashamed of yourself or so afraid of what has happened that you find it hard to even express it. So you gotta kind of throw it out there, let it fly, man. Nobody has been through anything out here that is so different, so new, so bizarre that nobody else has experienced it. That's why they have support groups. Like, you know, you talk about people who have gone to like AA, that's Alcoholics Anonymous, or Narcotics Anonymous. All of those drunks, all of those drug addicts have done some outlandish, crazy, shameful shit. All of them, each and every last one of them. And that's why they're able to relate to each other, because they have a place where they can talk about the things that they stole and how they sold their souls and their bodies in order to keep their addiction alive. You know what I'm saying? And they realize it's not what you've done; it's how you recover from what you've done. It's what you have gone back and tried to fix, and you can fix it as long as you're still living and breathing and walking on this earth. You can fix whatever you broke. But if nobody ever knows about it, it's going to stay broken.
And yeah, I really appreciate your words of encouragement from the other day. Like that really helped.
Well, I want you to win, man. I do. I want you
I
to
don't
win.
want to hold up any collars if you got more.
We got one more. As a matter of fact, just hold on for a second. Caller with the last number 7.
Well, I really appreciate you, dog.
All right. Take care, man.
Yeah, you as well.
All right. Good call, man. Appreciate y'all. Anybody who has the balls to call in, because it's not no easy shit to do. You know, people don't want to talk about, you know, things that they've done to people that they don't know. Nobody really want to do that shit, but sometimes you have to. Sometimes you have to put yourself out there in order to be free. Sometimes you have to go amongst other people in order to free yourself. You got to be around other people in order to be okay when you're alone. All right. Caller with the last number 7797. Welcome to the Daily Go-Getimism Show. What's on your mind tonight? What's going on?
And you know this, man.
I do know.
It's your little big brother.
That's who it is. You know what I mean? It might be my big brother.
That's who I be.
You know what I'm saying? What's going on, man? How you feeling?
I can't complain, man. You know, hey, let's go and let God, bro.
I hear that.
That's thing. Let's go and let God. My mom said, she said one thing about it: this too shall pass. No matter what you go through, this too shall pass.
It don't be seeming like it sometimes, you know.
You don't listen. When you just said what you just said, man, that you felt sometimes you feel like you're the only one in this world, in this universe that's going through what you're going through.
Hell yeah.
But the only thing about it is that with that situation right there, or any situation, that's if you can't turn to anybody, there's only one person you can turn to is God, or your faith. Your faith is the most important thing that can carry you through sometimes. You can be going through hell and high water. You know, once you put a gospel song sometimes, it will just ease your mind. You say, you know what, God, just pull me through.
Mm-hmm.
Just pull me through. Or to calm my sports. Like I don't want to let out a testimony of what I'm going through because, you know, it's about my job and everything, but it takes a strong man to not go to a point of wanting to do something to somebody else.
Yeah.
After they do something to hurt you and hurt your family. It takes a strong man that you got to sit back and humble yourself and say, listen, my mom said to me, she said, Jordan, if you let go and let God, you will see so many things done different to that person because he hasn't just done that to you. He's done that to other people before.
Word.
And when people with the jobs I work at, and I told you I'm a chef for a living.
Yeah.
And what happens is when these people did me dirty through termination and disrespectfulness, I leave these jobs. One of my chefs got fired. Another one quit before he got fired. Another one OD. And I'm like,
Okay.
this is what my mom mean by let go and let God, because he doesn't like you messing with his children.
Mm.
No matter what color you are with anything. He don't like you messing with his children, especially in a way that you did it. You know what I mean? Because when you mess, especially considering the fact that you got a family, got children to take care of and stuff like that. So, you know, but when you sit back and you just let go of God, it's somewhat serene. It's like you walking down instead of sitting in Philly by yourself, the only thing you see is a couple cars at nighttime, and you just see the skyline, and everything is just so serene and so beautiful.
Yeah.
That you do know that there's a God.
Mm.
You know, but on your statement about, you know, women accepting gifts and this, that, and other, you know, that's another thing my mom always said. When people offer you something, never turn it down because they really don't have to offer you nothing. They don't. But there's a but to it.
Oh, yes, it is.
When a man offers a woman something, there's something behind it. You know what I mean? There's something behind it. He's not just offering it to you just to offer it to you at times. Like, I think about 95% of the time when a man offers a woman something, he's crushing on you. There's some chivalry with it. You know what I mean? When a man offers a woman something, he wants her to have an understanding that he's willing to be there for her if nobody else there for you. He wants to court you. He wants to be able to show you, look, it has nothing to do with showing you he has money. It has something to do with you. Show a woman that chivalry is not dead. He doesn't mind looking out for you or taking care of you. I never forgot when I was in in high school. I was working at the time, you know, and I was going to lids in the gallery, and I would get hats and stuff. So I had a fixer's hat, right? Mm-hmm. And the girl was like, Troy, let me get where you get that hat from? I was like, you know what? Because I liked it. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to get you one. So, you know, sometimes let's go out, buy our lunch. Next time, you know, I bought her a hat. And then one day she said to me, you know what? I like you, but the thing about you is that it's like you trying to buy me. I said, that's not necessarily true. That's not my demeanor. The way I look at it is that if your mom, I don't want you to think that you have to turn to any other man or any other mother or your father to get things if I can provide it for you. Mm. So we're in a relationship. I want you to see that I can provide things for you that either you ask for or you don't ask for. You know what I mean? Now, me giving them a woman, like a young lady say on the phone, candy, that's what I'm giving you candy for. Candy, anybody give somebody some candy. But, you know, the most important thing, you know, if you're able to take that, look, sweetheart, what you doing this afternoon? You want to go to dinner? I mean, that's different. Let's go get some, where you want to go? Let's go to Del Frisco. And then you're in the man's mind like, did you go to see Del Frisco?
Let me ask you this. Hold on. Let me ask you this. All right. Now we're talking about you can't accept gifts from just anybody. Now, I'm mainly talking about people who you don't know or people that you. Oh, by the way, I need you to turn your TV down because we can hear your TV.
Okay, my fault.
Yeah.
My bad.
But yeah.
There you go.
So we talking about people who pretty much show their motivation to try to get something on you or something from you by offering you something that they know that you're going to like, something that they know that you're going to want, something that they know that you're going to want to keep. The thing is, you have to kind of know how far somebody is probably trying to go with their motivation, or if they have a deceptive motivating factor going on with them at all. Because some people are really just giving people. You know, they might be givers to a fault. You know what I mean? But they might just be that type that give away everything. They might boo-hoo and feel like, you know, nobody ever does anything for them, or people out here just so selfish or opportunistic and things like that. But have you ever been in a situation where somebody tried to give you something that it might have been good, it might have been expensive, it might have been something that you did want, but you didn't feel like they were giving it with the best intentions, and you don't feel like it was coming from a good place? Have you ever experienced that?
Well, just like me asking you, have I ever seen a damn unicorn, a rainbow unicorn hanging with rainbow bright? Hell no, I ain't never experienced that.
No.
You know what I mean? There's nobody that I've never met somebody that gets out of the clear blue saying, here, take this, that I didn't know. No.
Okay, wait.
There's no way.
Wait a minute. What about an opportunity? Like, since me and you have done comedy, maybe like.
Oh, well, that's different.
Well, yeah. No, it's not different. That's what I'm saying. You know what I mean?
No. What I'm saying is that but what I'm talking about is you didn't mention opportunity.
Well, an opportunity can be a gift. You know what I'm saying? You know.
Okay, yeah. I experienced opportunity through comedy, yes, or even opportunity through a job.
Well, what I'm saying is, maybe somebody offered you an opportunity that wasn't coming from a good place. Like, let's say, like somebody, let's say you just met a comedian from out the Midwest or something like that, right? Or a promoter from down south. And you ain't really know them well, but maybe, all out the blue, they just saw you they saw you do a couple of sets. They saw you on stage a couple of times, and they was like, yo, you want to open up for Mike Epps? You know what I mean? You want to open up for something like that. Something that would have made you want to be like, hell yeah, I want to open up for him. I'm going to go kill that shit. But maybe you knew deep down inside, it was like, so yeah, they let you open up for them, but maybe they ain't want to pay you. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta, you gonna get to open
or maybe
up.
They was lowballing me.
Lowballing you and not paying you is the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Because let's say you had to go out of town, so you got to find a way to get out there, gas, train, plane, however it goes. You know what I'm saying? And maybe they was like, yeah, you gonna get the stage time, but you got to get yourself here. You know what I'm saying? So let's say this shit could have been all the way out. Let's say it was all the way down Texas or somewhere. So you got to make your way down to Dallas, Austin, Houston, San Antonio, wherever it's going to be, just to get this stage time on the Cat Williams stage, which will do something for you, but at the same time, they're not giving you the full gift, but they're giving you a gift that they know you're going to have to pay back in some kind of way, because you wouldn't have had this opportunity otherwise. Now that's just an example. You know what I mean? So has anything like that ever happened to you where somebody, pretty much extended their an offer to you, but you knew that, like they say, all money ain't good money.
Right. Well, yeah, that's happened to me. That's happened to me. I can honestly be upfront about, people. All money might not be good money, but you accept certain monetary gifts. If it's not, I'm talking about as like you said, comedy and everything. I've been in that opportunity, I've been given opportunities through comedy where, so at some point in time, you're saying to yourself, I don't know what I want to do if I'm gonna do it anyway. You know what I mean? Because you're hungry for that stage, and you're hungry for what you're getting, what you're doing. And me and you, we both always been hungry for a stage to try to get ourselves out there. So we'll accept some corny ass bullshit. Just like the last one we did together was the one on Whitman Avenue. We accepted it. You know what I mean? It got to the point where you was ready to whoop them when that LL Cool J Tupac shit came out of you.
Look, man,
you was ready to whoop some ass. That's the first time I ever seen you to the point like, yo, you gonna give us our money or we gonna have an issue. That's the first time I ever seen you in that point. I was like, well,
we wasn't amateur. We was not amateur comedians. We got paid before. You think we not gonna get paid again?
Yeah, I mean that's the first time I was like, whatever goes down, we going down together, bro.
I never saw that before.
You ain't supposed to.
Well, you can't.
You ain't supposed to.
No, because remember, I was doing his room every week. He was a steady check. He just went rogue that night.
It was, Mm-hmm.
He went rogue. I was like, come on, man. And the way, and even if he ain't have all the money or whatever, it was the way, remember, it was the way he did it.
Yeah.
It was the way, you're like, I ain't paying y'all. Like, oh, really? Oh, okay. Well, since you want to show out in front of everybody?
You sounded like, when he said that, you sounded like Scooby-Doo. You're like, oh.
Like, come on, man. If he would have pulled us to the side and been like, listen, man, we ain't really make a lot of money tonight. Y'all know I'm going to take care of you the next one. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, we wouldn't have bitched about that. But you gonna be like, man, I ain't paying y'all. Like he ass better. It's like, all right. I don't know if you ever played craps on the street before.
Look, you see we ain't make a lot of money, so I ain't paying y'all nothing tonight.
Hey, okay.
For real?
First of all, that ain't the way it worked. We should have had the money before we even got on stage. That's the way it worked.
Yeah, well, you see how I handled that shit, the thing when we did Bethlehem PA.
Man.
The boy was talking about, we didn't pack the room, so I don't think at the end of the day, I said, that's not going to happen. We can't do that like that.
Yeah.
That's not how businesses go. When you do business, it's not, if you didn't market this product and that product didn't work out the way you want to, you still got to pay the comedian.
That's right.
You know what I mean? Little did I know I was going to go through some bullshit that night, but I'm a man of my word. I made sure every comedian got what they supposed they got.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Yeah, most definitely. I mean, we all sit back, do some of that. Sometimes you sit back and you accept some shit, and you regret it. But then you sit back and say, through doing them type shows and doing that type of bullshit, you got shows from doing shows that people offered you that you thought that you shouldn't have took.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So so whatever, some people will accept shit from a man that they don't know that they turned out and wound out marrying. I don't know, but he seems like to be a nice guy. Oh, I don't know her, but she seems like to be a nice lady.
Yeah. Well, let me ask you this. If your daughter, let's say your daughter was of age, let's say she's 18, 19 years old, right? And let's say, she met a guy, maybe he's a little older than her, maybe they're around the same age, it doesn't matter. And let's say out of the blue, he bought her like, I don't know, like a diamond necklace or something. You know, like, what advice would you give to her?
Get that shit back.
Okay. Now, what would be the time frame that you would say for her to give it back? Like, how long would she have had to have known him to accept it or reject it?
Well, my thing is this: if not so much if you just met him, but if is this somebody she just met?
That's what I'm saying.
Or is this somebody?
I'm saying you can determine.
You have to know him in order for a man to give somebody something of that magnitude. You know, like you said, in order for a man to get something like that, if he ain't hit, then he on a whole different level of playing, game playing.
Well,
I mean, because there's no man giving a woman nothing. I mean, that he's not looking to get something in return.
Okay, so if he did have sex with her before, still same question. Because let's say, all right, let's say,
listen, then if that's the case, then he's courting her. Even if he did, if a man has sex with a woman and he's giving gifts to her, he's not just sitting up here. He's not sitting up here saying, "Well, I hit," because if he hit already, he's looking for something more than just a hit. He's looking for a relationship, or he's looking to put her on a team, his team of women that he has. Well, I'm playing this game. I already got this one. I got that one. I'm going to add another one to the team. So, well, you're playing games, and if you got money to play games like that, okay. Don't as long as I can't tell another man how to not play that game. But when you play games like that, you keep playing it. You know, at some point in time, it's gonna blow up in your face. But yeah, I mean, if she got that from him, you know, because at the end of the day, us as fathers of daughters, at some point in time as they get older, you do know they're gonna have sex. You're gonna have to accept that, because at some point in time, you had sex with their mother to make it up.
Okay.
So at some point in time, we have to accept that. But at the end of the day, and another thing is that it's kind of hard for a father or a man who's a father of daughters to tell them to keep the gift or this, that, and other, and this, that, and other. You know, because, you know, it can get to the point where you'd be more nervous for her to accept a gift for that magnitude. Because you don't know if something should happen, what that man is going to do. Or if she go out there and find another man and she's talking to somebody else, and he finds out that he might be being played, what's going to be his reaction? We see it on the news.
But this is what I'm
man
saying.
and woman get shot up.
Hold on. Just try to follow me for a second. So, all right. So if the tables were turned, let's say my daughter, you know, she started dating this guy, and this is if she started dating this guy, and let's say they was together, I don't know, a month or two or something like that, and you know, I mean, you know, she's of age, so more than likely she's sexually active with him or whatever. But regardless, he could still offer her something that I would probably say, you know, be wary of accepting that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because he could still, just because you go with somebody, just because you see in somebody doesn't mean that your heart is in the right place. You know what I mean? You could be setting them up for failure later on. You could be setting them up for abuse later on, you know, down the line. So let's say forget about a physical gift. He offered, let's say he offered, look, you know what I mean? You ain't got to live with your mom. I pay for you to have your own place. I pay the rent and everything. Rent, utilities, everything. All you got to do is pay for your phone. You can live here. Pay for your phone, pay for your food, and you good. You know what I'm saying? Like, on the surface, she might, you know, say that, yeah, that's cool. You know what I mean? You said you'll pay the rent for how long? For as long as we together. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna pay it for a year. I know we're gonna be together for a year, so for 12 months, you straight. I'm gonna pay it in advance. Like, I would tell her, don't accept that. It's not a good look.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I would tell her. I would say the same thing.
Because you're going to have to understand that if that man is paying for the place for you to live, that's really the place for him to live. Now, if you're not ready for that kind of arrangement, then you shouldn't do it, because he's going to have a key. How you going to tell a man that's paying for the whole place? He got you a place, pay for the place for a year. You going to tell him he can't have a key? Not only is he going to have a key, but he's going to tell you who you can have in there and who you can't. You know, you might have a curfew in your own crib. You know, now
let me tell you one thing. I got four girls, right? And I tell all my girls this: the most important thing about what you're doing in life is to set your own self up. I said you have to be independent. You have to, because the only thing you should want a man for is companionship. You should never want him for anything else. If they want to offer it, you can take it, but you can also turn it down because you can get that shit on your own.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But when a man comes into your space and you allow a man in your space, you only allow him in your space because that's what you want to do, not because that's what you have to do. You know, and that's the most important thing about our daughters and young ladies. Some young ladies go out there and just be like, well, I'm just gonna for everything he wants. And I understand that there's repercussions behind that. You know, once they keep giving, you keep taking, they gonna want some get back later on.
I mean,
and when you turn that down, you find out that you done gave some get back to some other boy. What's the repercussions from that?
There's going to be something.
Know what I mean?
Ain't no free money. Ain't no free lunch out here. You know, you might not pay. You might pay up front. You might pay in the middle. You may pay in the back end. But you're going to pay for something in some kind of way.
You're going to pay.
Yeah.
Sometimes, and the thing is that it can be the easy way of you just working. You know, y'all in some type of relationship, or you know, you find him attractive. He finds you attractive, and y'all have an intimate moment. Or it can be a way where sometimes either women or men get to the point where they want either fight or today women even pulling out guns.
Well, let me ask, hold on. Let me ask you and anybody who's listening. Let me ask y'all this: what do y'all think are the repercussions of turning something down? We know what can happen if we accept something. But what happens when we turn something down? Like if somebody, let's say we have a love interest going on, you know, you trying to build something with somebody, things may be going well and everything, but they tried to offer you something way earlier than you were ready to accept it. Damn, I missed. Way earlier than you were ready to accept it. Would turning down the gift or refusing the gift, would that mean, you know how like if somebody proposes marriage to you and your answer is no, a lot of times the engagement, well, the relationship is over a lot of times, maybe not all the time. You know what I'm saying? But if somebody is trying to build something with you, as far as a relationship is concerned, and they try to give you something, maybe even from the heart, and you say, no, that's too expensive and it's too early to accept that. Are you saying to them, like, well, I don't really fuck with you like that, not yet, and you know, like I don't trust you, because it really is a trust issue. Do you think that a relationship can still blossom, can still get off the ground, even though you just pretty much turned them down? You just turned down and refused their generosity? What do you think about that?
I think, how I feel about it is that, you know, it takes a mature person to turn something down that they either want or they could use.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or if they, you know, if you sit back and you turn that down, you know, you give them either she or he should give the reason behind it. You know, I don't want to move fast like that. I don't want to, I don't want you to feel like it's going to be something if it's not going to be something. And that person, that woman or that man should be like, you know what, I can respect that. And then 9 times out of 10, that woman or man be like, you know what, I bought it for you anyway. I would rather you just keep it. You know, somewhere down the line, you have understanding how I felt about whether we're together or whether we're not together.
Okay.
You know, but there's a respect level of when a person turns down something that they can offer a person. You know what I mean? If you do it in a respectful way, maybe it can be taken as a respectful thing. But if you do it in an ignorant way, some people can't, you know, they can't accept the ignorance and the disrespectfulness that come behind turning it down. You know, some boys that grown men, some boys be like, man, fuck you, bitch.
Yeah.
Some women be like, I only want to fuck with you like that anyway. You must be fucking some other bitch. But real mature, deep people would be like, you know what, I can respect that. You know what I mean? I know I would be like, I can respect that. I know you would be like, I can respect that. You know, but at the end of the day, some people just don't know how to handle certain situations. And if you don't handle the situation the right way, either that relationship on it end, either if your upbringing didn't kick in, you're going to put hands on the girl, or the girl going to want to put hands on you. Because you ain't going to never wasting each other's time. Or it's going to strike a nerve that they're going to think you're dealing with somebody else and all that other shit they might have done for you, the intimacy and all that other shit. They're going to be like, well, all this time we was doing this, what the fuck was we doing?
Yeah. See,
you know,
the one thing we have to take into consideration is people's ability to be able to deal with rejection. Because if you offer somebody something and they say no or they refuse it, that is a form of rejection. And you know, not everybody deals with rejection very, very well. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, so even if y'all don't break up, even if y'all do consider going forward, it's like getting turned down while you already together. That's a little weird. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it's a little weird. Like, I could understand if I tried to take you on a date, ask you out or something, and you was like, nah, you know, you're not really my type, or I got a man or something like that. I understand. All right, that's, you know, I shot my shot. It ain't worked. Okay. But it's like you already accepted my shot.
You was
like we already.
If you was like Teddy Pendergrass, and you like, come on and go with me, and she's like, no.
Like, well, look, we've already checked off a few boxes. We've gone out. We've been talking. We've been fucking. We already been fucking. You telling me, yeah, I mean, I can't give you this? Like, yeah, we've been fucking, but we ain't married. So, like, you know, like, rejection is rejection. You know what I mean? Just like you could be, a man could be with a woman, and, you know, they might be hot and heavily sexually active, but then, you know, she could go cold on him and start weaponizing, you know, the pussy against him. Like, nah, you don't act right, you ain't getting nothing, and I know how much you like it. You know what I'm saying? So there's really not too many differences.
Ain't
too many differences. So it's all good. All right, so yeah, it's a crazy situation. You do have to watch out for what you accept from some people. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's certain things that I've had to turn down from certain women. Listen, when a woman is used to dealing with bum ass niggas, broke ass niggas that don't have shit, they treat them a certain kind of way because they know they need them. You sleep, you know, you living in your mom's basement or sleeping on the sleeping in the guest room or on that beat up ass couch bed. You know what I mean? You know, you know, anybody who has ever slept on a couch bed, you know, you gotta watch. In order for you to go to bed, you gotta wait until everybody finished watching TV for the night. You ain't going to bed. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, yes, like, yo, somebody want to watch Carson Daly. Like, yo, you ain't going to sleep till like 1, son. Yeah, you know what I mean, You know what I
You
mean?
gotta be yawning. You gotta be yawning in front of them.
You sleep on the couch, but you look. You go to bed on the couch, but you sleeping in the chair because that ain't your place. So a chick might recognize that you needy. You might have a little job, but your job might not pay well. So she know you ain't got a car, you ain't got a check, not a real check. You got a little check, but you ain't got a big check. You ain't got a check that's gonna get you. You ain't got a check that will give you a car, that will give you a place, that will give you some money. You know what I mean? To shop, do whatever you want to do. You barely got weed money, and you got a weed habit. So she knows exactly what to offer you in order for you to be all right. Now, one thing I know about women is let me put it this way. They get what they pay for when it comes to people. If a woman gives a man money, you can best believe she calling the shots. So you can think you king of the castle and all that shit. Like, yeah, all right, watch what happen. Watch what happen. You driving around. She bought you a car, or you driving around her car, and you talking about you don't want to you ain't got time to pick her up after work when she get off. Oh yeah, okay. She'll fucking activate the kill switch on that bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, the car broke down. Like, it ain't break down. I stopped it.
Mm-hmm.
Since you ain't got time to pick me, you ain't coming to pick me up in the car. You don't need to be driving it either. We both got something to do. Shit like that. So
yeah.
So
I agree 100%, bro. Because at the end of the day, they'll find a way to get back at you, bro.
Listen.
They'll find a way. I can agree with you on all that. I can agree with you on all that.
Listen, you got.
But at the end of the day,
yeah.
Go ahead, say what you were saying.
I was just gonna say you gotta watch who you accept gifts from. You can't accept gifts from everybody. Everybody, the road, what they say, the road to hell or some shit like that is paved with good intentions. Well, sometimes the intentions ain't all that good. Sometimes people are really just trying to set you up. Yeah. You know what? Since everybody want to talk about Trump and Diddy, you know how Diddy gave away a lot of things. You know what I mean? He done bought cars for people, jewelry, gave them record deals, all kinds of shit. Expensive items. Things that you never probably would have been able to afford yourself. How'd that turn out? You know what I'm saying? I'll tell you how it turned out. I was just on YouTube. 1,000. Wait. Hold on. I'll tell you how it turns out. 1,100 bottles of baby oil is how many dildos? You know what I'm saying? That's how it turned out.
700 and something. 1,100 bottles. 1,100 bottles of baby oil.
Right. Listen, right now, and I don't hear people talking about it too much because he got it going on with Cameron with they podcast. But Mase should be considered a survivor now. Mase got away.
He might have got away, but we don't know what he did.
It doesn't matter. He got away. You know what I mean? He didn't pay the ultimate price. Whatever he did is what he did. He got a chance not to do it no more. And he got a chance to speak out against Diddy. He couldn't have done but so much.
We don't know. We don't know if he on a video.
And look, I'm saying he couldn't have done but so much.
We don't know he on a video.
He couldn't have done but so much because he came out against Diddy. And you know Diddy would have been like, why am I calling him Diddy? Man, fuck that shit. Puffy would have been like, yo, I know you ain't talking shit.
We can't even give him respect. Don't even call him the name. One thing is Sean Cole. Sean Cole.
You know what I'm saying? Like, oh,
we can't give him Puffy.
Call him that shit. But for real, Mase should be looked at as Mase should be looked at as a survivor. Because when you really think about it, out of all of the people that was on Bad Boy, Mase is doing the best out of all of them.
Yeah.
I never really thought about that shit when you think about it. Mase is doing the best out of all of them, unapologetically. He don't owe Diddy. He don't owe him nothing.
Girl, I want to flaunt you. What he said, you can home when you want to, come when you want to, girl, I'm gonna flaunt you. Or I always want you. I always want you when nobody wants you. Yeah, he's doing his thing.
Yeah.
Despite the situation. You know, but at the end of the day, Mase was also, you know, under God's wing. So regardless of anything he went through, he always stayed prayed up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you know, and at the end of the day, he was real about it. He was like, look, you know, talking about you want receipts. What took me out was when Mase got on YouTube and was like, talking about you want receipts. You want receipts. Your mom got the receipts. Remember you put that on YouTube?
Yeah.
You know, he's like, your mom got the receipt. He's not here to talk about it, he did. Black Rob not here to talk about it, he did. Craig Mack is here to talk about it, he did.
Yeah.
I'm the only one still allowed to talk about it.
He's a straight, I mean, he telling you he's a survivor. He made it. Everybody else gone. And the ones who, and the other ones who are off the label not doing well. He's the only one who's doing well. He got a chance to reinvent himself, and he did. You know, so
it takes me out because when I look at that, every time they smile, you can see the course of the hairs. It's just light in the room up. Every time they smile, you're like, damn, them some bright ass teeth.
You know, you could say the locks got away, but I think Mase is doing better than the locks.
No, you can't even put the locks in that category because the locks that got away when Bad Boy was still moving.
That's true.
No, I mean,
but they never got paid. They never got paid off of Bad Boy. You know what I'm saying?
No, right. So but the locks got away. You know, they put their way out of it. They just like, look, you know, I don't know if you think we some bitches, but we street niggas. We can deal with this the way you want to deal with it, Diddy. You know what I mean?
Well,
the fucking that Rough Riders, the owners of Rough Riders, they wouldn't tolerate no bullshit neither.
I mean, no. I mean, it wasn't really like that because Puffy owned the rights, so Rough Riders had to pay Bad Boy. So they ain't really have a. Yeah, they actually Rough Riders actually did the locks a favor. They didn't have to do that shit, and that's why the locks couldn't get paid. They couldn't get paid by Bad Boy or Rough Riders because they were still signed to Bad Boy. But regardless of all of that, they were able to do their thing. Each one of them, you know, went solo. They had their solo projects, and they had projects with other people. But it was hard for them to get paid as a group. So they iconic, but they didn't get paid. You know what I'm saying? They didn't get paid. Not off the records. Maybe they got some show money. Hopefully they didn't have a 360 deal. But anyway, the bottom line is Puffy gave a lot of people a lot of things. But if there's one example of a person that you should be wary of accepting a gift from, he has to be that. He got to be at the top of the food chain when it comes to that.
Let's look at the situation with Cassie. You know what I mean? He gave her a record deal and she couldn't sing no lick. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He fixed that song, Me and You, up to give her a record deal to our turn, what we were just saying. Nobody's doing nothing for nothing, so he did that for a reason. Because he know he wanted to hit. And they were together off the door for all those years, but in between that, this man is having a threesome or whatever, man. Or I'm gonna hit. You know, he whooping her ass, he doing all this. But what made her stay? Was it the pay? What made her stay? The money and the fame made her stay?
I mean, the promise of more opportunities. You know, she was with the money man.
But is it worth it? But was it worth it?
Listen, women.
Because the only thing she got now is
I know
Because the only thing she got now right now. Go ahead and speak, sir.
I know a lot of women who got their ass whooped on the cheap. Nowhere near no 8 or 9 figures. They got they was getting their ass whooped. They was getting their ass whooped off a SEPTA salary. You know what I'm saying? Maybe a Teamsters union.
I don't see right in either one of them. But the situation with Cassie, right, is that you went through all that hell. When you realized that he wasn't going to marry you, you moved on. You married somebody else. You had a baby. That life should have been over with. But you came back to the point where I'm going to sue him now. Which makes me seem like you got your husband got in your ear. You told him all shit you went through.
Right.
And he said, you know what, let's sue him. You see, and that's the thing. It's just like, I don't condone the ignorance, the disrespectful, or any man abusing a woman. I don't condone none of this shit. But deal with it in the beginning. Like back in the day, that Bill Cosby shit back in the day, we sit back and I look at all this shit, I'm like, all these years, like, we're talking about 30, 40 women? 30, 40 women, and during that time, I don't give a fuck how important or how much money, I don't care if he paid for the sound system at Martin Luther King, I had the grade speech, I don't care about nothing. You know what Bill Cosby still was? If a white woman came to the authorities and said she was raped by Bill Cosby, you know what Bill was? A nigga.
Mm-hmm.
So all that other shit washed all that bullshit away. Y'all enjoyed some of that. Y'all wanted to be around him. Y'all chose to take a pill. Because back in the day, it wasn't a perk, it was quaaludes.
Yeah, well.
They were taking certain things and partying at the Playboy Mansion. They were doing certain things they might shouldn't have been doing, but they were enjoying it. So now all of a sudden, since one come out the closet, let me get this money. The other one come out the closet, let me get this money. The other one come out the closet, I didn't think I could come out and speak against Bill Cosby. What? If you're a woman, and you're a white woman, and you were white women, Janice Dickinson, for America's Top Model, was one of them that said that Bill touched her. And now what? If she went to the authorities, that was for Bill back then, in the 70s. Any white woman went to you would never been a Cosby show. There would never been somebody to sue Bill right now.
Right.
Everything makes me think that it's conspiracy theories when it comes to this shit. Because once Diddy started to start battling with the people at the alcohol brands, then all of this shit came out. Once Bill Cosby wanted to buy NBC, then all of this shit came out. Once Michael Jackson wanted to buy Sony, he died.
Hold on. Hold on. Like, they saying that Diddy was trying to buy some TV stations too.
No, they said somebody. One of my boys. You know what one of my boys told me? One of my boys told me somebody that knew about the situation. He from LA told him he was trying to buy Netflix.
Yeah, I know he was trying to buy some kind of network. Here's the thing.
Yeah, he was trying to buy Netflix.
Here's the thing. He already owned Revolt. So, but here's my thing. Here's my thing. And even with Bill Cosby, as much as I like and respect Bill Cosby, here's the thing. Regardless of whether you was trying to buy NBC, that don't take away from the fact that you was drugging these bitches.
Yeah, it don't.
And
it don't. But the thing about it is that when you're I don't agree with. I think the thing when you get ready to go at it, son. It don't take the fact about what he did, but when you sit there and you see that. One thing I always remember was when Malcolm X went to the police station and when he was leaving, and the police officer said that black man had too much power. It's too much power for one black man to have. Every time I see something like that, I remember that. It's too much power. So when the authorities see how much power that black man gonna have, like right now, you don't see that there's puppets over top of Tyler Perry and BET.
But here's
You know what I mean?
but here's the thing. Bob Johnson owned BET, and Oprah owned the O channel. You don't see
Right.
you don't see no shit coming out about them. I mean, we supposed to believe that because they was trying to gain more power to be able to control a media outlet. We supposed to believe that that's the reason that these allegations are coming through. How about because they actually fucking did it? You fucking did it.
That's why I said the conspiracy theory.
Yeah.
There's conspiracy theories about that. You know what I mean? But yes, if they actually did it, yes, I can understand that. But the same thing with Cassie. You was with this man for what, 15 all these years? And then you broke it off. And then you got married and had a baby. What pushed you to come after him then? Because you got away. You live in your best life now.
Well,
so what pushed you to come back?
Well,
what pushed you to rewind and come back and sue?
Well, because she should have. You know what I mean?
She should have did that. She should have been left them years ago and then sued them, even without the baby and the husband.
No, listen.
So what makes you do that 15 years or however many years later?
Listen, man, a lot of people were abused as kids and they came back and sued when they became adults. So you can't put a timeline on when somebody takes action against their victimization. You can't really do that. So to me, it doesn't matter how long it took her to do it. The bottom line is she had scars and receipts for when she got fucked up. So she should have exposed him. She should have got her money. Whatever he didn't pay her.
One thing I agree with is that. But do you think that if she came earlier, that it would have protected a lot more people than it did right now? Because there's other people that got caught in that web of what she got caught into after that.
Well, yeah, I do agree. I do agree that
and that's the thing I'm saying.
But the thing is, I can't listen. Here's the thing.
90 seconds.
I'd actually asked that question too. Like you protected him all that time, which allowed other people to get abused. But I don't know who else he was abusing along with her. So it could have been her and somebody else who wasn't saying shit either. But here's the thing. I can't tell you when to be brave. I can't tell you when to have had enough. I can't do that.
60 seconds.
There may have been times in my life where I should have said something, should have done something, should have acted on something. And maybe there was something that was keeping me from doing that at the time. So I had to do it when I could. When it really hit me or when I felt strong enough to do it. So that's all I can say for her. But we got to get on up out of here. It's time for us to go.
Let me just say just one more thing, son.
Go ahead.
There's shit on YouTube that people, like the Nick Mill situation with him. I just looked on YouTube. Do you know that they saying that he fucked Kevin Hart?
Listen, man, I don't want to do that. I ain't with all that. You know what I mean?
That's what they said.
10 seconds.
I'm just saying, this is the shit that you go through when you get caught up in the crossfire of a person that's like him.
Listen, there's going to be a lot of collateral damage. There's going to be a lot of collateral damage dealing with this situation.
Even if you was just hosting a party by them, you're part of it.
Right. There's going to be a lot of collateral damage. There's going to be a lot of collateral damage. A lot of people going to be catching strays. But that's on them. You know what I mean? That's that Hollywood shit. I ain't got nothing to do with that. You know what I'm saying?
You say that's that Hollywood shit?
It is. That's the Hollywood shit. They knew the job was hard when they took it. The fuck out of here. It's on them.
Literally hard.
All right, man. Let's get on out of here. Listen, I appreciate you calling in.
Well, you know you're gonna get me calling every night, man.
Yeah, no doubt. I appreciate you, my dude. I'll holler at you later.
All right.
All right, good looking.
Mm-hmm.
That's my man. Winner 11 says, bro, do you read comments? Yes, I read comments, but I can't interrupt my man while he's speaking to read comments. So I read comments, and I only read the good comments. You know what I mean? I used to read all of them, but people be talking so much dumb shit that they don't deserve to have their comments read. So, but I appreciate you coming through. Let's do these birthday shout outs and then let's get on up out of here. We have some birthday shout outs to do. Some people were born on this glorious September 25th, and they deserve to be acknowledged. So let's go about our business of acknowledging them. Making them feel special because they are special because they are special because they are S-P-E-C-I-A-L. They get the R-E-S-P-E-C-T. They are S-P-E-C-I-A-L. They get the R-E-S-P-E-C-T. They are S-P-E-C-I-A-L. They get the R-E-S-P-E-C-T. They get number one out the box, Denise Nelson. Happy birthday to you, and also Lorraine Stevens. Happy birthday, and Idris. Eddie Ross, happy birthday. And our girl, Taki Carey Wright. That's T Carey Wright. Morning, noon, and night. It's always great to have my peoples going directly into your site. Happy birthday to you. Thanks for all that you do. I said, happy birthday to you. Thanks for all you do. I said, happy birthday to you and all that you do. I appreciate you coming through, being part of the crew. And also Tanya McIntyre, no relation. But what up, cuz? Happy birthday. And also Nene Smith and Rhonda L. Hills. Go get a Rhonda. And also Erica Stitt. Last but not least, I want to say happy birthday to all of y'all. And I hope that today finds you all a good health, happiness, mind, body, soul, and spirit. And that goes for each and every person out there that shares this birthday on this glorious September 25th, anywhere out there in the world, worldwide, internationally, and universally. All of y'all go ahead and turn up. But don't turn up too loud. Just turn up loud enough so everybody can hear you. Lock out, lock on and do the damn, to lock out. Lock on and do the damn, rock out. Lock on and do the damn thing and do your thing, y'all. Represent the queens and kings and do your thing, y'all. Represent the queens and kings. Good things happen to those who wait. Great things happen to those who grind. And anything can happen to those who go for theirs. So go hard, go for yours, and remember, man, listen, you can't accept the gifts from everybody because somebody will come through and make you a body. You don't want to be taking gifts from no predator. Sometimes you got to go back and act like an editor and get people out of your life, write them out of story because life can get scary and gory. You don't want to be on for them scary movie too, and none of them that they did a parody to. I know that it seems kind of hard to turn down a gift that you really want, but think about it. If it comes up front, you might go to the back and go downtown or get buried 6 feet down. Yo, do you want to lose your life over something that was trite because somebody was trying to act like they wanted to be your wife or your hubby? Yo, you might have to grab the snubby and go bam, bam, bam. You're out of here, my man. Life is too short for you to be out there being the sucker getting caught with your pants down. Literally. Well, you can do better than that shit and be better. You see that if you give it a little bit of time, the sun will shine just like it rises in the east. Every day is the beast, sets in the west, and I say none contest. We gonna do this shit and we gonna leave the rest. For those who think that a residual income is not gonna help them today because they don't want to say that, they gotta be a little patient. So wait. So make sure that you get your mental straight. I don't know. Got a little cold going on. Y'all see I'm battling my sinuses all crazy. But it's gonna be all right. It's gonna be all right. I want to say peace to all my day ones, my everydays, and my brand news. I love y'all to death, resuscitate y'all, and love y'all right back to life. We will be back tomorrow night for another Daily Go Getimism show. Somebody asked, what is Go Getimism? What's that? Well, think about it. We are go-getters. So we called it the Go Getimism. So we're go-getters, and so we go get them. Whatever is out there for us to have that we want, we go get them. It's over there, we go get them. So we talk about what we went and got. So that's the Go Getimism. It's a movement. Go Getimism. That's a movement. Thanks, my people. V for becoming a member tonight, man. I appreciate that. Mucho. Appreciate it. Yo, man, hit the like button, share the show, subscribe to the channel. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet. And yo, if you want to be a channel member, like we're going to have certain things that's coming up that will only be for channel members pretty soon. You know, we building it. We building. We might not be nothing to you right now, but I guarantee you, we're going to keep stacking. 1 brick mortar, 2 brick mortar, 3 brick mortar. Until Kobe says, can you make it clap? Can you suck a dick? That's what you got to ask yourself. Can you suck a dick? Because if you worried about making it clap and you got your own ass cheeks in your head, in your hands, you know the answer. Do you? Freak boy, fruity boy, I don't do that shit. We don't come around here with that LGBTQIA. We don't do none of that shit yesterday or today or tomorrow. Beg and borrow. You got a lot of sorrow, but we ain't down with none of that shit, you fucking Joe Burrow. Fail your ass quarterback from the Cincinnati Bengals. I ain't down with that shit. Try another angle. You cornball, whack ass, nut ass mom. Okay, let me get out of here before y'all fuck up my monetization. Yo, all right. So this is what we're gonna do. Blog Talk, we gonna get you out of here. Yeah. Let's get them on up out of here. They gotta go. Dismiss them right there. We good. All right, now we can take off our uniform. I mean, I can take off my uniform because I can clock out now. I'm feeling good, real good. You know what I'm saying? Let me take your uniform off of you. You know what I'm saying? Turn in your badge. Everything good? Everything good? Everything good? I said everything good. Yeah, I knew that it could, and I knew that it would. All right, y'all. Like I said, peace to all my day ones, my everydays, and my brand news. Love y'all to death. Resuscitate y'all. Love y'all right back to life. We will be back tomorrow night, 2 a.m. in the morning. Yes, we do it late, but we do it great. Appreciate y'all all coming through. Hit the like button, share the show, subscribe to the channel, become a channel member. Run the whole gamut. Man. We not going away. We didn't just start, and we will not be stopping no time soon. All right, y'all. So peace. Y'all have a good night. Sleep well. Have a great day. No exceptions. Peace.